Hi everyone, in this tutorial we are going to be working on your Learning Outside of Class page on your SLCC Digication ePortfolio. So first of all, make sure you navigate to your Learning Outside of Class page. It should say Learning Outside of Class on the left side and you should have a few pages over here. If you have navigated away from your Digication site, go ahead and log back in and then click on your ePortfolio. You can see this in the second video. Or if you're still logged into Digication, just click on Home, click on your ePortfolio, and then click on Learning Outside of Class to get to this page here. Once you're on here, you will see a set of instructions. We will go ahead and delete this now since I'm going to show you what to do. Click on Add/Edit and then the pencil and paper next to instructions and delete this page. Confirm. And then it will kick you out, so just make sure you go back to Learning Outside of Class. And then we can start working on these different pages on the side here. So, depending on what you do when you're not in class, you can go ahead and click on the page that you want to work on. Everyone can put at least something on their hobbies and talents page, so you can go ahead and start on that if you don't really have anything else to work on. If you want to follow along with me, I'm going to actually start with volunteer work and service, and that's the one I'm going to demonstrate on now. If you find that you're not going to be doing one of these things, so for example, you know for sure you're not going to be doing an internship, you can go ahead and delete that as well. And you've already watched me delete the instructions page. It's the same process, just click on Add Edit, the pencil and paper, and then delete that page. If you're going to work on something in the future, you can go ahead and leave it blank, or you can go ahead and add a rich text and put a note on there that you're thinking about doing it in the future. Just depends on what you want to do. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys how to put content on the page. So like I said, I'm going to be working on the volunteer work and service page. You can go ahead and work on whatever. I'm going to show you guys how to add rich text and image, video, audio, or gallery. So go ahead and pick the page that you want to work on. Then you can go ahead and add your module here. So like I said, you can add different things. It's best to add your own photos, but if you want to, you can add stock images. I'm going to build using a gallery, and I'm going to provide some text. So when you are building, think of this from the bottom of the page up to the top of the page. This is how it's going to add your modules. So if I want my gallery on top, I have to add it second. So I'm going to add my rich text first, which is already on. And then I'm going to add another module, and that's going to be my gallery, because I want my gallery to be the first thing. And as you can see here, my gallery is on top, my text is at the bottom. I'm going to add my media now. And when I add my media, it can be an image, video, audio, even PDF, so I just need to look for it. And I can add multiple media. So I'm going to select 3 photos and open them. And you'll want to make sure that this processes and completes all the way. So this one is now all complete, and I can click on done. And I'll see that my videos and images are here, and I can switch them around if I want to. And don't worry if they don't have any images here. They're still actually in there, as you can see here. So you can move them around. You can choose the thumbnail layout if you want. The thumbnails can be on top, on the side, or they can just be numbers. You can choose to add more images if you want to over here. You can add captions. So if I wanted to say, and let's not do this one, actually we'll do this one because I know for sure what this image is. So you can write captions and save them. You can change images by clicking on here and just choosing your file to replace it with. And finally, you can delete things. So you can just click on delete and say OK, and it will delete that image for you. So you can play around with that, and when you're done, just click on View Gallery, and then it will show you the gallery here. The next part is my rich text, so I'm going to provide some context for my images. So once you have that written out, you can copy and paste it in, or if you feel like writing it straight into the box, you can do that as well. So I've already written mine, and once I have it in here, I can go ahead and just save. And if we go to the top, we can go ahead and publish this page and publish all changes. Now we'll have some content on our learning outside of the class. Go ahead and move on to the next page and go ahead and put in your modules, depending on what you want to put in there. Add your content, and then go ahead and save and publish. And that's how you add content to your learning outside of class page.